must be absolutely buzzing after that. I mean, an afternoon of real high-octane excitement. Early test for your team, came through, 3 points in the bag.
Yeah, I felt like we had a tough start to the second half, and Wolves was pushing the game. We had to hold on and dig in a little bit defensively. In some ways, the second goal was a little bit against the run of play, but we were gathering a little momentum, a really good goal. And what I was so pleased with today was that the guys that came off the bench made a difference for us. And so we've talked a lot about having this mentality of a team that we always show, but part of that means now bringing your best performances. And so on the day, I think we got a lot of good performances, and certainly some of the guys off the bench.
You've mentioned more than once to me in the past about the resiliency of the group of players that you've got. I mean, they had to show that perhaps a little earlier than you would have hoped in the match today, falling behind after 6 minutes.
Yeah, but I actually thought we had a bright start to the match and actually controlled a lot of it and pushed the game. The response at going down a goal was really good. And I think we were a little bit unlucky not to have more coming in at halftime. So, in these early stages of the season, you can see that when it's a little bit warmer, that the games, when they're fast, that it's a challenge physically. So we've got to keep pushing fitness-wise with our group. But I think a meaningful 3 points for us, a meaningful win that I think in many ways just continues to validate the work that everyone is doing.
You mentioned the impact that your substitutions made today, but what about the impact of your four debutants? I know you've got a number of injured players. You weren't able to pick from a full squad for this one, but real impression made by four of your new players.
Yeah, I think they all did quite well. We've been talking about with the newer guys that preseason against Premier League opponents is one thing, but then once you really get into the matches and the meaningful matches, that the quality and the level is so high. So they got to experience that today. I think the speed of play on the pitch was at a very high level. Both teams, I think, trying to impose themselves in the way that they want to play. And a little bit of a story of the momentum of the match. So, but in general, I think that the four players that started the match for us that are new are gonna be good players for us and have showed that all preseason.
Get the feeling the crowd are going to love Aronson, aren't they? I mean, he's got a real spark about him, hasn't he?
He's relentless. He's nonstop. His work rate is incredible. I know him well, and the thing that I know about him is he's only going to get better. He adapts quickly and he learns, and he'll apply himself, I think, in a big way every match.
It looked a little bit lively on the touchline at the end as well. Was that just heat of the moment stuff? What was that?
Yeah, it was nothing really.
3 points, good start though.
Yeah, we're happy with that. A lot more work to do, but certainly important.